Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. We are now in the final week of Season 4 here in Modern Warfare and Warzone. You know, come this time next week, we should have the official roadmap and whatnot for Season 5 going off of what we've seen before. And since Season 5 is literally now right around the corner, Infinity Ward has started to reveal some of the changes we can expect to see at launch, alongside some of the things we've got in store for the final week of Season 4. So today, you guys already know we're breaking all of it down. So if you enjoy the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. And of course, if you're new here, I am always covering the latest Call of Duty news, intel, updates, leaks, everything like that. So feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on to stay up to date with everything there. Also, real quick before we get into all the changes, let's check out today's sponsor. Hey everyone, before we get into everything today, first off, I want to let you know that this video is sponsored by Warface. Warface is a dynamic FPS that's available for free on PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch, and more than 86 million players have already registered. So Warface features a co-op multiplayer experience that includes various PvE activities, special operations, and a variety of PvP modes too. Now, the brand new Blackwood update is live, and it brings a whole new operation to the game alongside the new crafting system enhancements. Within Operation Blackwood, your goal is to conquer 3 different bases, each with their own set of challenges, and this is the perfect place to try out the new crafting system, which allows you to get your hands on some special weapons. Not to mention, Warface's weapon arsenal is absolutely massive, with over 400 weapons currently available. So if you want to try Warface today and get some free in-game items, check out the link in the description below and use promo code RI8NOW. Once again, huge thank you to Warface for sponsoring today's video, and now back to it. Now, getting into the Season 5 changes, let's start with some of the really big ones that Infinity Ward has posted about. Of course, we've mentioned these as they've surfaced, but yes, it is finally happening. In Season 5, we are going to see some map changes for Warzone. Now, the full extent of these changes, that we're not really too sure of as of now. However, the 3 teasers that we've seen so far from Nick Mercs, TP, and also Jack Frags indicate that 1, a moving train is going to be coming to the map. And according to some of the previous leaks that we've seen for it as well, this train is actually said to have some loot on it, so you could actually land on it or you could jump on it during the game and gear up while riding it. And then obviously it could be used as transportation as well. Could be a pretty cool way to sort of escape the zone and also rotate to your next power position. So there's that, a train is coming and presumably we're going to be able to ride it and also loot it too. Then we also learned of some pretty big changes coming to the stadium, and there's actually more to these teasers than I think we initially thought. As we discussed when they first dropped, this shows some kind of explosion going off within the stadium. Now, we can assume this is not a nuke and it's also not an EMP because a nuke would have completely leveled this area, right? The fact that in the second teaser, we still see a hallway standing sort of disproves that this could be a nuke. Plus, we see that helicopter come in and fly down in the final seconds of teaser number 3. So that also confirms it's not a nuke because chances are that blast would have blown that helicopter out of the sky. And I believe that also confirms this is not an EMP because that would also knock the helicopter's controls offline too. So effectively, we can assume this is just a big explosion, but what exactly was blown up? Well, the more I look at teaser number 3, the more I feel like that tunnel is actually leading onto the field in the center of the stadium, and the helicopter is actually flying down through the roof. This would explain the promo image that we got a few weeks back that actually showed the roof of the stadium opened up. And because it's been leaked that apparently the Season 5 intro takes place inside of the stadium, that would also line up with that. So, going off of that info, I would say the stadium is probably going to stay on the map as a physical location. However, the roof is going to open up and we'll be able to access the interior in a handful of ways. Now, outside of those changes, we don't really know what else is going to change on the Warzone map itself. Infinity Ward hasn't really said too much else there, but we can also infer that the bunkers will update too, since those have played a major part in the storyline so far. Then another change that we can expect to see in Season 5 is actually an update to the floor loot for Warzone. Usually we see this happen every season too, before we had the Uzi and the 725 and whatnot, and those appeared pretty often, and now we've got the FAL and the M91 and the MP7, so on and so forth. So we can expect to see that updated once again at the start of Season 5, however there aren't really any specifics as to what weapons we may see. Now, alongside that, chest loot will also probably be updated slightly. We normally see the new DLC weapons added to the chest spawns, plus any new blueprints we get in the battle pass are also normally added in as well. Then the final weapon change we should see actually takes place in the Gulag. We've also seen this change pretty much every single season. We initially started with the pistols and the shotguns, and then we moved to rifles and SMGs, and of course now we are on the snipers and the marksman rifles. So honestly, there's no telling what we may see next. It could be LMGs and launchers for all we know, but that should be changing too. But we don't know if that's something that'll happen right at the very start of Season 5, or maybe during the mid-season update like what we had in Season 4. Then, of course, on the multiplayer side of things, obviously we're going to see a new battle pass, new DLC weapons, new DLC maps, all the usual stuff there, but as of now, Infinity Ward hasn't revealed any major details on that stuff. However, Infinity Ward has revealed a ton of info when it comes to some of the back-end changes and other adjustments that we're going to see in Season 5. And while a lot of the devs have been relatively quiet on Twitter when it comes to future changes, the Trello board, on the other hand, is full of things that are planned to be fixed in a future update. And seeing as the next major update we're going to have is the Season 5 launch update, it seems that patch is going to include quite a few changes all across the board. So, in multiplayer, Infinity Ward says that the following fixes are coming in a future update. A fix to Price's Eyes looking goofy as can be, a collision area on the Promenade map in Ground War, hitboxes being weird in custom games, an exploit on Piccadilly in one of the kiosks, an issue with customizing your reticle on the Rytec AMR's sniper scope, the RPK barrel not appearing correctly, and finally the officer challenges being referred to incorrectly in the after-action report. Now, getting into the Warzone changes, here we see they have fixes coming for a known ammo glitch, and I believe this actually allows you to dupe ammo, so you probably won't be able to do that one for too much longer. Then they are also going to be fixing a glitch where the helicopter will actually control the physics of a character who just jumped and parachuted out, which, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I've seen this happen a few different times, and this is an absolutely hilarious glitch, but obviously, it makes it kind of hard to parachute, so it definitely needs fixing, and that should also be happening in Season 5. Then, as far as the PC-specific changes go, there's honestly not really anything too crazy here, but as we've mentioned before, they are fixing an issue in the store where the wrong bundle will stay highlighted when you're browsing through everything there. Now, as I said earlier, this is obviously the final week of Season 4, and to round things out, Infinity Ward has also revealed a handful of things coming to the game this week. As always, this info is coming from Activision's This Week in Call of Duty blog post, and first and foremost here, this weekend we are going to have a brand new triple threat event, or triple feed event as IW calls them, where we have double XP, double weapon XP, and also double battle pass tier progression. So of course, if you need to hit rank 155, or if you're trying to ensure you complete your Season 4 battle pass, definitely be sure to jump onto the game this weekend and grind out some matches. Then on top of that, in multiplayer, we're actually going to have Shoot House 24/7 and Shipment 24/7 as two separate playlists. And of course, when you combine those with the fact that we're going to have the triple feed event going on, things are going to be perfect for grinding out XP of all kinds, and of course, tier progression too. Also, if you are trying to unlock the Bruin, Shipment is honestly perfect for that, and Shoot House is also great for camo challenges as well. We are also then going to have a few other playlists like Deathmatch Domination and Drop Zone Return, but we'll cover all that when the update actually goes live. And for Warzone, this week's LTM is going to be Juggernaut Royale. That'll be making a return probably on Thursday or Friday. That's usually when those LTM updates go live. So if you are looking for absolute chaos in the Warzone, Juggernaut Royale is the place to be. Also, something I figured I should mention more so as a just-in-case type of deal is that since we can assume the bunker Easter egg is going to be updated with Season 5, there is a chance that this week could be the final opportunity to unlock the MP7 blueprint for getting into bunker number 11. So if you haven't completed the Easter egg yet and gotten into the bunker for the blueprint, you may want to try and do that this week, just in case the Season 5 update changes things there and it's no longer available after it goes live. Anyways, with all of that being said, that is what Infinity Ward just revealed about the end of Season 4 and the big changes coming with Season 5, and that is going to wrap things up for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it, and of course, if you're new here and you want to stay up to date with the latest Call of Duty news, intel, updates, leaks, and everything in between, feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on, that way you'll always know whenever I upload a new video. As always, if you want to check out any of my partners, be sure to use code IMMORTAL on all Scuf, G Fuel, Control Freak, and Respawn products. All of those links can be found in the description below, and once again, thanks so much for tuning in. Until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.